2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. This game pitting two conference rivals against one another. A little extra riding on this one. We'll see it, too.
Yeah, you'll see, because the game will get a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
A lot of talking out there, too, huh?
Yeah,
were you a talker?
Big talker.
Were you?
Yes, I loved it.
Plus, you're in broadcasting. I see the connection. I finally have figured it out. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. That's tipped. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Durant, just 5 on the clock. Curry outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Gasol. Drops in the short one. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Marc Gasol is a workhorse down deep, just rising up and throwing it down.
Curry passes to Green. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Curry with another miss.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Parsons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not a lot of players in this league can show that kind of awareness in the pick and roll. Parsons just played it so well.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson. Pachulia dishes to Curry. Back to Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Green passes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And as much attention as KD commands, you know he's used to getting buckets with the defense all over him.
Now it's sent it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he expects their interior defense to be airtight. He said rim protection is something we really do well. Our ability to contest shots allows us to become more aggressive on the perimeter. Makes it a win-win. We'll see if all of that holds up for them tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
They like to control the pace, and defensively they can do that. They take away a lot of options. They just muck it up. He'll never be the most intimidating guy at his position, but he'll surprise you with his leaping ability.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now here's Randolph, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Thompson outside. To the middle. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
Conley against Durant. Nobody near Parsons. Sinks the triple. Parsons got 5 points so far.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble. And Chandler Parsons returning from that hybrid microfracture knee surgery to start last season. That doesn't sound very good, does it, partner? But they said the injury was in the best possible spot. And, you know, while he was on a minutes limitation for a while, he bounced back nicely and only got stronger.
And Parsons, a player who had logged heavy minutes with his time with the Houston Rockets last season, for the first time playing under a minute's restriction.
Yeah, and that was in the past, but he's proven his value. He's a guy you want to keep healthy and on the floor.
The Warriors leading. Here's Durant outside for Curry. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Allen kicks to Parsons. Back to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Durant dishes to Pachulia. Back to Durant. Up top, Pachulia. Outside for Durant. And another three for Golden State.
The defender did his job, but it didn't matter. KD just too big, too good.
Here's Parsons. And finished off by Parsons.
Terrific court awareness to hit his teammate with a perfect pass in transition.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. Outside, Green lets the three fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Steph Curry was unanimous.
And what's surprising with Curry, Steve, is that there had never been a unanimous MVP before. He was the first.
Got to give him credit. We probably had some guys that should have been unanimous, like Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, but give him all the credit. He didn't vote for himself. He had a fantastic year. He did it. He done it. It's over.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Allen kicks to Conley. Down low, Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And right around the 2016 All-Star break, Marc Gasol's season was cut short. Broke a bone in his right foot, had surgery, and Stevie was gone for the rest of the season.
That's a huge blow for the Grizzlies because that's losing their best player. And a guy that's 7'1", he's done everything right. Lost a lot of weight, but sometimes those 7-footers, they put a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And so he hits both. And the Warriors a very good defensive team, Steve, whether they're playing big or going small.
A reason why they have intelligent guys that know how to play the game of basketball on the defensive end. They switch a lot, they get their hands in the passing lane, and they are great communicators.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's Green. Dishes to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol.
That just speaks to the strength of Thompson's game. Always a threat to get contact off the shot. With Stephen Curry out, Klay Thompson really stepped up. Had no problem being the first option guy on the offense for the Warriors. He was the team's go-to guy while Steph was out.
And for Klay, perhaps the biggest example of him carrying the load, Steve, on offense came last season in the playoffs.
Yes, Klay became the #1 guy, the go-to guy while Stephen Curry was injured. He was putting up about 30 points a game in Curry's absence. There is no doubt that he can legitimately be a #1 option on a team if need be.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Stephen Curry's had a lot of magical moments last season. Led the league easily in games when he scored 20 or more points in a quarter. When he's hot, he is the most fun to watch.
Ian Clark's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. And Baldwin subbed in for Mike Conley. And that one's good. Wright.
When Brandon Wright is hitting his jump shot, it really opens up the floor. His jump shot right now is money.
Warriors leading by 6. And with Curry getting hot, Steve, it doesn't even have to be a 20-point explosion. He went off for 17 in a 5-minute overtime period in the playoffs last year.
You know, watching this firsthand, calling this game, he completely took over the game in Portland. That was his first game back from his knee injury. Set the record for most points in an overtime in any NBA game, regular season or playoffs. It was awesome.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Here's Baldwin. He dishes it to Daniels. Passes it to Baldwin. The feed to Carter. Memphis moving it around. Here's Daniels. Got a piece of it. They recover it. A second chance effort. Count that one.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
I love offense, and I don't know how long they can keep it up, but a great start.
Now here's Green. He's got 7, and the pass to Curry. Right against Iguodala. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Iguodala missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Baldwin. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clark, the pass to Curry. Rest outside. He kicks it to Green. And here's Iguodala outside. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Daniel. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The dish to Daniels. And Wright kicks to Daniels. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wright has such a high release that sometimes the defense has no
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one.
Brandon Wright, a Tennessee native, throughout his career, he's had some knee injuries, but he's one of those guys that at times can wow you with his athleticism, very good of offensive rebounding, and has a good knack of being able to find the basketball.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
Sean Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
And Brandon Wright, an outstanding finisher around the basket. Terrific in the screen roll.
Long arms and a soft touch. One of those guys, as you see him, he grabs everything, he catches everything, and he finishes well over the top.
Pass to Green. Here's Baldwin. Guarded by Green. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Martin's checked in for Green. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And that one's good. Right.
Inside is where Wright feels at home. Love his length and soft touch.
Pick by West. Here's Livingston. And Wright pulls it down.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
To the inside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Wright's got 6.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Now here's Livingston. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Baldwin. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Martin the screen. It's Martin on the wing. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Ennis, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on both. Warriors leading by 7. And here's Livingston. To the left side wing. Here's Clark. Back to Livingston.
Brandon Wright is a guy that puts a lot of effort into his defense. If he can't block a shot, he's at least contesting shooters as they go up.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded five-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player from year to year and find.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Marcus Saul is out there with Martin. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Ennis. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Gasol. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And Smitty, great to have you in the booth here, a former NBA All-Star, NBA champion. Dreams certainly do come true. Was working in the announcing booth one of your dreams, you think, growing up? Did that ever enter your mind?
You know what,
Just
Kevin?
be honest about this now.
I'm going to be very honest.
All right.
Not at all. Obviously, to be an NBA basketball player. Then after that, I thought maybe a GM role, coaching. But I'm loving this right now, being right here with you, my friend.
We love to have you as well. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Martin kicks to Conley. Marcus Saul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Now Livingston. Durant with a screen on Conley. Livingston kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And you're so used to seeing Durant initiating the offense, but right there, he sets the screen and rolls with a purpose.
Feeds it to Ennis. Dishes it to Gasol. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Another miss by Conley.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson in the corner. Livingston with it. Back to Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. He used that pick to perfection. Thompson's got 5 now.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with one of the most established team identities in league history. You think of the Showtime Lakers, the bad boy Pistons. For the Grizzlies, they have that great call sign. It's grit and grind, and so true.
Tony Allen coined the phrase way back in 2011. It comes to define this team's brand and its style of play. Toughness and heart. They have that lunch pail mentality.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
Checked in for James Ennis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They double team Conley. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And you can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
And the Warriors with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson dishes to Kerr. From deep. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Kicks it to Gasol. Here's Allen. Will it go? And it's Randolph getting it to go.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green with a screen on Randolph. Durant kicks to Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Gasol, to the paint, hangs in the air, and Durant sends it back. Thompson outside for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Parsons gets it to go.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
Warriors leading by 11. Up top, Curry, covered by Conley, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that. Well, Draymond Green is the heartbeat of the Golden State Warriors. Up and down in the playoffs. He's definitely one of those guys. His shooting performance was not great, but he does so many other things for the Golden State Warriors.
Now, here's Gasol. 10 points for him. And the shot is long.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Thompson from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. And with Draymond in the playoffs, he did experience all the highs and the lows. The Warriors as a team followed suit in how he played.
Well, Draymond's one of those guys, when you start to look at his numbers, yes, up and down. But when you talk about a guy that competes and does all the little things, he did it. Win or lose, love him or hate him, you have to respect Draymond for leaving it all out on the floor.
Warriors leading by 18. Got a piece of it. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
And Clark, going back to the Pacers offense, how do they make that improvement?
Well, you know, we saw it back in the finals, Kevin. Great passing is the key to outstanding offense, whether it's bringing in more playmaking or making it a focus. They got to find a way to get the ball moving. And I really think it comes back to guys being willing to get rid of the ball quickly and know that it'll find them if they get open again.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And for Kevin Durant, guys, when he left Oklahoma City to join the Warriors, he knew he'd face a backlash. I mean, fans in Oklahoma City, some felt betrayed. Critics who said he took the easy way out. But in the end, he went with his gut. Decided to face that criticism and go outside his comfort zone and his safe haven, if you will, in OKC.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. White, he's checked in for Randolph. And it's Carter in for Allen. Here's Wright. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wright's got 8 points. And for Durant, his choice to join the Warriors, Greg, seemed to be about winning, but also about the culture that they have developed out there.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder had often been criticized for the way their offense would at times break down into quote-unquote hero ball. But the Warriors play an unselfish style. Players who love to pass the ball and who can also get along great off the court. I think that was a huge part of what attracted KD to the Warriors.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Kevin Durant. West no good on the free throw. While there are a lot of great players in the NBA that come off the bench, act as the sixth man for their team. Who would be your pick right now, Steve, for the best sixth man in the NBA?
I think this award has his name all over it. Jamal Crawford. And then a guy
who's 37 years old or 38 years old.
Every year he's either 1, 2, or 3 in my vote. I mean, it's amazing he's been doing it year after year.
So many different teams, so many different cultures, but he seems to adapt every place he goes.
He still looks like he's like 22 years old.
Isn't that amazing? And loves the game.
Yep.
He has great zest for the game. Warriors leading by 23. Looney kicks to Livingston. Picked by West. And the dunk by West.
If you're the defense, it's trouble being able to guard Sean Livingston off pick and roll. At his size, once he turns the corner, he can find anybody.
Down low, right. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kevin Looney. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The Grizzlies' identity. They hang their hat on defense, rebounding the basketball, taking care of the basketball better than their opponents, and they set themselves apart during that great run with those 3 things.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And last season, the Grizzlies with the best turnover differential in the NBA, but their defense and rebounding fall very short of their usual mark. You expect so much, and it wasn't close.
Hard to know how much was age and how much was injury. They need to defend and generate extra possessions because their offense is not going to carry them.
That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to Carter. Passes it to Baldwin to halt the run. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Thompson outside. Picked by West. Thompson dishes to West. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and the shot is good.
A beautiful bucket from Livingston. He is very skilled at draining shots under pressure.
The feed now to Daniels. And it's right atop the key. Carter outside. The pass to Baldwin, trying his luck deep, hits the 3-point bomb. Baldwin's got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Picked by West. Clark, the pass to West. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Carter. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. Memphis also making some changes. Jarrell Martin's checked in for Wright, and it's Ennis in for Carter. "27 seconds left to play here in the half. Baldwin the pass to Green. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
Pass to Looney. Puts it up. Again, Golden State. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We've got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is O-V-A, over.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
We welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
He has been relentless so far in this game. It really is going to have to be a total team effort to try to slow him down.
The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here's Green. Some solid defense from Gasol.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Curry kicks to Green. Three-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead. Mike Conley Jr., I love him. He's one of those guys, very steady, very heady, does the right thing as far as running the team, being able to distribute the basketball, and can score when needed.
The shot's good from Gasol.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And yes, it's good. 14 points for Draymond Green. And Conley loves to attack off the pick and roll. At 6'1", Steve Conley isn't really an above-the-rim finisher.
No, he's not, but he can score at 3 levels, behind the 3, and he has a nice floater in the lane, and at times he'll pull up with a mid-range jump shot.
Durant for 3. He goes up again, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got 16. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Over to the wing. Conley kicks to Parsons. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Way too much defensive pressure for him to get up a clean look.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley, burying the shot despite the harm.
And Smitty, interesting story about Mike Conley. He shoots his jump shot with his left hand, but he says aside from that, he's right-handed.
Well, that's a treat, because when you get a chance to watch Mike Conley, when he drives the basketball, has one of the best offhand floaters in the game. And like you said, very fluent at shooting a lefty jump shot, but very comfortable with that right hand around the basket.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Steve, you won a sportsmanship award that is like, oh, Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, a little bit more fiery. What are the advantages to either approach?
It is. I mean, it's just preference. I was a guy who was kind of fiery, like a lot of talkative, but I think also just like those guys, we get a chance to know more about them off the court. They are good guys. You have different depositions on the floor than off. And I like Kevin Garnett and Russell Westbrook, totally different off the court.
Well, I know Garnett. He is as good a guy as there is.
He is. He's first class. Now on the court,
tough competitor.
He'll go at you.
He will.
Just like Russell.
Yes. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Parsons for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Conley following the basket by Stephen Curry. Conley dishes to Gasol. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Floats it up for Curry. Gasol with the steal. Here's Conley. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
Not one of the biggest free agency moves of the past offseason, but had high impact with Chandler Parsons coming over to the Grizzlies.
Two
and,
shots.
you know, G.A., you look at his
shots.
skill set, and he fits right in with what Memphis is trying to do.
Yeah, and I think overall Memphis had a great offseason. You know, in acquiring Parsons and in retaining Conley. Memphis hadn't had a lot of luck luring big free agents in the past, and Parsons is perhaps one of their biggest gets as a franchise. And for Parsons, he gets a good deal for himself and continues to play for a team that has always been competitive.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Green, and James Michael McAdoo subbed in for Durant. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Carter's checked in, so he gets them both. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins, because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down their mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
Stolen by Allen. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. And Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Wright's checked in for Parsons. Picked by Randolph. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Carter's got 5 points so far.
You never want to give him an open look from outside, because he will flat out burn you from there.
Here's Livingston. He dishes it to McAdoo, and it's Clark in the corner. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 7.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Conley against Iguodala. Conley kicks to right, inside. Here's Randolph. Another shot, Allen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Love how Allen hits the glass, just relentless in how he gets these rebounds.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Martin's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, Tony Allen is a defensive specialist, but shooting and offense has never been his strong suit. At times, teams leave him open, but he still can be an impact on your team. He's a terrific teammate and leader.
Here's Clark. He's got 7. Here's McAdoo. At 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Conley. Wright sets a screen. Conley dishes to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Pulls up on the wing, and the basket is good. 7 points for Conley. And teams will dare Tony Allen to shoot the 3 in recent seasons. He shot respectively, Steve, from out there.
You know what? It's not his bread and butter, but he can knock down the jump shot every now and then. But what he does offensively, he cuts, he slashes, and he crashes the offensive glass for putbacks.
Here's McAdoo. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Looney. That's short off the rim. The Grizzlies have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Allen outside. It's Rebounded by Livingston. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, some might say that Draymond Green has a big mouth. Klay Thompson said he talks to us, himself, the coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had the cap, fellas. He said if you're having a conversation about potato chips, then he's going to make sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, D.A. Absolutely. Thanks.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Grizzlies, with quality play, Steve, over the years in their front court and at the point guard position, they've struggled to find the long-term starters, however, on the wing.
Especially on the offensive end. It's been a rotating cast. Tayshaun Prince, Jeff Green, Courtney Lee, Vince Carter, Matt Barnes, Lance Stevenson, and the list goes on and on. They need guys that can score from the wing position.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. West comes in for James Michael McAdoo. Memphis also making some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wright. James Ennis comes in for Vince Carter. And Daniels subbed in for Tony Allen. And Conley drops them both.
The Warriors started off last season by winning 24 straight. That was the longest streak to start a season in the history of major North American sports.
Now here's Livingston. Green with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Outside Conley. Ennis passes to Daniels. From 10 feet out. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Iguodala. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And you add in the wins to close the 2015 season. The Warriors had won 28 consecutive regular season games.
They were closing in on the Lakers' all-time record of 33 straight, set back in 71 and 72. One of the few records that eluded them. They took that hard start as motivation to go for 73.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Baldwin, he's checked in for Memphis. He kicks to Daniels. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Iguodala left side. And that one, good. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
1:02 left in the third quarter. And here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Daniels, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Durant kicks it to West. Back to Durant. Picked by West. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Outside for Durant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good on the assist by West.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Daniels. Green up on top. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. There's the dish to Clark. Pick by West. Off the pick. And that's not going to go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And for Memphis, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Ennis. Green is out there with Martin. And it's Daniels in at the 2. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Baldwin. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Clock at 4. He tries for 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Sean Livingston pretty quick on transition. The veteran player with this speed knows how to finish.
Pass to Daniels. Dishes it to Martin. Green, the screen. Passes it to Baldwin. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. The Warriors shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Feeds it to Jones. Outside Durant. Screen by Jones. Durant kicks to Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Martin with the bucket.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
It is prime time to push the basketball. Good job of getting it up the court in a hurry.
Picked by West. Livingston dishes to West. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Daniels. A 3-ball. But they get it back. Martin. And Jones sends it back. The wide open look for Durant. Rebound by Ennis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Got a piece of it. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Livingston. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. It's good. Durant's got 19 points.
Maybe the most deadly mid-range scorer in the league. Kevin Durant, one of the few players who could live off those if he wanted to.
Kicks it to Martin. Martin with the screen for Ennis. Daniels passes to Martin. He feeds it to Daniels. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
Now Livingston. Outside, Jones. Back to Livingston. Lets it fly. Warriors the rebound. Durant in the corner. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
West kicks to Jones. Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there. Launches a 3. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Here's West. Livingston dishes to Clark. Jones kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And the wide-open shot from Green. Gets an open look and hits.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
Livingston with it. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. To the paint. Here's Ennis. Bucket is good. Ennis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Really outstanding job by the offense to get the ball right near the bucket.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Livingston passes to Durant. Again, Durant missing. Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And Green with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
You know, Jermichael Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
It's Durant on the wing. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. The feed to Ennis. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Picked by West. Here's Livingston, and it's Golden State with another.
That's why they put the basketball in his hand to run pick and rolls. High basketball IQ, and he always makes the right play out of it.
Now here's Ennis. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Shoots a 3. Baldwin can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Durant kicks to Clark. Offline with his 3. And here are the Grizzlies. The pass to Daniels. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Green. Fires from 14. And they pick up 2. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Durant drawing the double team. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And so here's Memphis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Livingston dishes to Durant. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for West. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. White, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Carter comes in for Troy Daniels. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Curry. Carter left side. 14 feet away, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And here is Curry. There's the pick. Releases. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, coming off the pick, tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
The dish now to Carter. And he converts the layup.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kevin Durant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now Ennis, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. From 11 feet away, right. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks it to Looney. And it's Clark in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
You like to have these type of wins every now and then. Just a comfortable win.
Hits out that one from Ennis.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
It's Curry outside. He connects.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
There aren't many players I enjoy watching more than Kevin Durant, as long as I'm not on the other team, because I would have to knock him on his back. Anyway, he's as versatile and complete as you could ask a player to be, truly an all-time great. Just got to sit back and appreciate KD on a night like this.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.